OpenAI's hyped up video app, Sora, 6 months in, they just killed it. Why? It's very simple. Compute crunch. That's it, right? Like, here's this tweet from Kanchi. Sam Altman is panicking right now. Anthropic's explosive rise with Claude has forced OpenAI into its most desperate strategic pivot yet. They're killing off flashy projects like Sora and their Atlas browser to frantically chase enterprise productivity tools and steady revenue. All right? It's a compute war. That's what it boils down to with AI. And the compute war is heating up more than ever. Now, why is OpenAI in such trouble? All right. The great Tony Robbins said it. All right. Don't be a pioneer. Pioneers are the ones with the arrows in their backs. Right. That's one of my favorite Tony Robbins lines ever from Ultimate Business Mastery. Now, what are some examples of pioneers throughout history and how they got the arrows in their backs? Let's go way back in the day to Xerox, okay? They invented plain paper copiers, spent fortunes teaching the world. Canon swooped in, cheaper, better. They didn't have to spend the money on R&D, so they could make all the money. They saw what Xerox did, all the mistakes they made. Canon came out with a better product. Pioneers got arrows in their back. Xerox was dead, right? MySpace, Facebook, same thing. MySpace had the buzz, custom pages, music, but it was chaotic, right? It was very difficult. Facebook comes along, cleaner, scalable, fixed all the mistakes that MySpace made, took their business, ran with it. All right, Blackberry, iPhone, same thing. Blackberry was the space leader. They had the smartphone that everybody wanted. iPhone came out, took away the keyboard, they dropped touch, apps, ecosystem, done, right? Blackberry's dead. All right, so OpenAI, they lit the fuse with ChatGPT, right? They're the ones that kind of got everybody hooked on these AI models. But here's their problem, right? They don't have any money. They're literally pimping themselves out, trying to partner with anybody they can to raise cash. They have no profit, okay? And in AI right now, there's two things you need, okay? You need compute power, which is chips, and you need the ability to generate massive amounts of electricity to power those chips. OpenAI has neither, okay? So who's the winner, right? Who is the Facebook to OpenAI's MySpace? Who's the Canon to their Xerox? Who's the iPhone to their Blackberry? I would argue there's a lot of different competitors right now, but you know what it always comes back to for me, right? Elon announced Terra Fab, okay? Massive monster data center to build chips so they can power AI data centers in space. They're taking SpaceX, XAI, Tesla. They're putting their resources together and they're building the world's biggest chip factory to solve this problem, okay? XAI didn't exist 2 years ago, right? Elon started OpenAI with Sam Altman. They had a falling out, whatever it was. There's a whole story to that. But he starts XAI after ChatGPT is already out and they are eating their lunch. They are killing them. They have two of the biggest data centers in the world already. They're building Terra Fab to build chips. That's the future in this whole industry. So while ChatGPT was cool and it changed the world, they were the pioneer. And I don't think they're going to last much longer. All right? That's the story of the day. Pioneers get arrows. Don't be the pioneer.